Alright, so we can do... We could try for Reaper again, we could go for Rally Queen. We could just try Penumbra non-architect carry. Try Dire Channel, or I guess Sweep Tethys. And Infector Spine Chief is also on the menu. What do we do? Maybe Dire... Let's see. Dire Channel is enticing. Of course, if it's not offered, I'll just do some sort of cold channel run. It's funny because like Umbra and Stygian are the two clans that I just have no reason to choose as a secondary when I can actually choose my secondary, right? There's always times when Wormkin, Awoken, Hellhorned, or Melting Remnant will be a good secondary, but like basically why would I ever choose Stygian Card or Umbra as a secondary? It starts to clue me in that maybe those are the two worst clans. Maybe we'll do a Penumbra run. And we have to use the Penumbra, which means what would be a good secondary to support Penumbra specifically? Well, we don't know if we're going Monstrous or Gorge. We don't know that. Kind of thinking Wormkin because there's a lot of good consumables like Shroud Spike and stuff that we could get back. Then again, we have just done several Wormkin runs in a row. So maybe let's see, have we though? Didn't we just we did Prince with what? Prince with Awoken. Yeah, we haven't done Wormkin in the last run. Maybe we'll do this then. My thought here is we have the chance to return consumables, which would be good for Monstrous or Gorge. And just because I'm going to use Penumbra doesn't mean I can't also use Wormkin. So we could do a 2-floor setup, which is usually what you're going to run if you're not running Architect. I think that's just the nature of the game, and then I can basically run a Wormkin floor that may or may not have space extension. But yeah, let's try this. We'll definitely, like, within reason, try to use Penumbra. Chase just always here, huh? Interesting starters for sure. I don't know what it pushes me to. Like, it kind of, like, I got the Feast, which obviously is Gorgy, but both of these seem monstrousy. Like Immortal Trade and Echo Transfer. Let's see, maybe it makes my choice for me here. It does, so it's Glutton. So we're not allowed to do Architect. This is off the beaten path. Coals, maybe. There's no... I mean, it'd be good into the double Exploder, potentially. And it's possible I set up bottom. It's tough, though. The biggest problem with Gorge Penumbra, I think, and there's many problems with it, but the biggest problem is that its health, all of its starting stats never go up as it levels up. It's got to be one of the only paths in the game that does that, other than, like, Primordium. Like, can't we just get some more starting health when Divinity plows in with, like, over 50 damage? It's a real tall order to put Gorge Penumbra down late game and have it survive. I honestly, if you just made it have like 50 health on the 3rd rank, like maybe go like 30 health 2nd rank, 40 health, or 50 health like for the final rank, Then you got a champ that it still wouldn't be top tier, but it would be a lot more usable because honestly, the Gorge Penumbra path is always okay in the normal game, but then once you hit Divinity is when it suffers. Especially considering you can't set up top almost all the time. And Mask of Penumbra would be pretty good too. Shade Splitter. What is the banner unit makeup? We got Wormkins. We definitely want Wormkin units. Though we could support Gorge Penumbra with like a Morsel Maker. Or Master if we find a making of a morsel. Cardra is good. Maybe we just take that. Alright. And Spikes is a little annoying on these, but Gorge Penumbra is quite strong in the early game. One of the strongest paths, really. I don't think there's any point in putting Stewards down. I think we pretty much guarantee Relentless if we do this. Do want to kill that thing. Oops. Probably gonna fuck the whole Mask of Penumbra thing up quite often. We're guaranteed a fracture, so I think I actually can just do that. I don't know that it's that necessary, but we have two. We also have 2 energy to take out all of this stuff. I think 7 lifesteal is indeed enough, but why not give it more? See, this is going to be very powerful for quite some time. That could also help me get out of the ambush situation, though Packed Morsels is definitely worth considering. That's too good to pass up. That's too good to pass up. Hold over, huh? Interesting. This to intrinsic. I mean, 2 of the best units right there. I'm leaning toward Glugsider because I could just hold this Echo Transfer over. Honestly, if I find like, I could just take a Pip upgrade and run this guy as a tank. Glugsider behind. Open to it. So definitely just gonna hold that over. Could intrinsic it or wait for a spell chain. I think intrinsic doesn't make much sense because it's hard to play. It's uninfused. I think we actually have a good intrinsic here, or a -2. Is it worth re-rolling here? I think it is. It's hoping for a +10. Well. So much for hope. We'll know at some point what we're doing with the Glugsider, if we're putting it on the main floor or not. For this fight, I think it definitely makes sense to put it on the floor. Oh, well, scratch that, I guess. Oh yeah, you guys have armor. That's a little bit fucked up, but whatever. Okay, well, hopefully not playing the Glugsider doesn't come back to bite us. I need my Ember. Not the best of draw orders here. Not gonna lie, it's not the best of draw orders. As long as I can buy myself a turn here. It should seal the deal. 6-9, nice. Feast has been utterly useless, as it always is. Well, even seeing that, I'm like, there's just no way I want to use Glareminder. I think I take a Making of a Morsel. I don't know that it's that good here. Yeah, I think I take it. Opens up Shroud Spike. Well then. Well then. Well then. If I take a Glugsider, is it okay that I don't use Penumbra that much? Can that be my penance here? Because let's be honest, I use, of all the off the patent beaten path champ paths, I actually use Gorge quite a lot. I was actually hoping for Monstrous, because that's the one I don't really use. So if I take a Glugsider, can that make up for it? I say yes. We definitely need to help in something here. What that is, I don't quite yet know, but there's definitely more value on this side. -2 in Pierce. Can already tell you where that Pierce is going. Boom, baby. Not the best. Not the best. Usable, but I'm not going to take them. Alright, so we got -2. Let's see what we got here. I mean, I will say the Glareminder's a little redundant with the Glugsider. I wish I had intrinsically bounding echoes. Could have a decent chance of getting that Glugsider popped. I think it's cheating to take Dante. It's like we're trying to do something here. Duplicate that. I think so. There will be haste. There will be blood as well. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't fix. I don't got the pip. Nope. That's Glugsider for you. Even if you can use them, you can't. That's also Echo Transfer for you, though, if this is any other card. Well, they'll still play this. I'm just trying to determine where. Didn't want to lifesteal because it's like I got enough problems. Well, fuck. Glareminder, you may just have to overtake Penumbra here. And who needs? It's like I haven't been able to gorge him. I didn't draw a single morsel card within the first 10 here. Even though I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I only have 6, but still. Well, considering he can't gorge, we might as well just put this in. Does suck that I get Ember Drained yet again, but what are you gonna do? Please don't double drop me. Okay, it didn't double drop, that's good. 6, 7, 8, 9. So you'll die, that's good. We can do this if we do want to like draw, and that's good there. Where's that fucking echo transfer? Like, throw me a bone here. The fuck? What in the fuck? There's a chance here, and that chance's name is Glugsider. And there's no point in putting this there, I'm just dead, right? Like, there's in all scenarios here, this dumb bitch is fucking dead. I don't even want that, I just want to redraw Glugsider. Glugsider, where are you? Keeping the echoes up top. Okay, here we go. We still need to generate echoes here to do that. I could do this, that's also pretty good. Wuggy Wuggy, what are you doing? Yes, that's right, kill him. Almost afraid to do this. If there's an X, let's let it lay. But as you can see, only 20 shards. I had to use, and I had to give him 15 damage. I had to give him fucking 4 lifesteal to even barely beat the fucking Daedalus. So you tell me if Glugsider's an awful fucking unit or not. And this is what he's supposed to excel at, is killing bosses. This could be good on the Glareminder. So could that, but I think this is better. I think at the end of the day, we do need to get like the Glareminder to be something that we use. Holy hell, this run. Okay, I can put a Shard Soul Carver into the Glareminder, and that makes it quite a lot better. So I do have a draw upgrade already, technically, most of the time. Well, not really. I don't have many morsel cards. Even taking a pip upgrade here doesn't really make sense, because now that I'm putting a Shard Soul Carver into the Glareminder, it still can't fit on the floor with Glugsider. And I'm not going to put it on the same floor as Penumbra. So I think it's either Ember or Draw, and I think it's Draw. Pretty sure we want to go here. We need health, and I need removals, and I need a quick or multi. Alright, quick is definitely acceptable. Spell chain. There, maybe? Definitely enticing. Let's put quick on you. I'm gonna keep the Glugsider because, you know, this is our off the beaten path. And even though obviously this run's gonna get carried by the Glareminder. Does suck a little bit to go to this shard count here, but it's worth it. That's a lot of damage. We don't need the Pierce. Feast needs to get out of here for sure. Fuck that. I mean, the Immortal Trade's really good early. I do think it falls off at this point. We have a sweeper. It's not good on sweepers. It's just kind of unplayable. I'll keep one just for Relentless being weird still. I could remove this other Echo Transfer since I have the one holdover one. I really don't need another one. Yeah, let's remove that. Really just trying to like maximize what I can get out of this ship. So am I going to any more steals? Probably this one. Not that one. I will go to that one. We'll not reroll then. I am going to be using money coming up. Let's keep the money then instead of... like I could put 25 into a Glug, but nah. Alright, I think I'm feeling okay about this, and might as well just go full Glutton. Fuck monsters. We're throwing Glutton away mid. This is now a Glugsider run with things. At least I will say this, without the Glugsider, we would have lost, so... You know what, Glugsider? We'll keep you till the end. You deserve it. Seems like an unnecessary trial to take. Like I am quick, so it's like it's probably okay, but at the same time I'm probably leaking at 60 shards. Pretty high chance one of these, maybe even two, are buffed up. I already got a hard enough boss. Although if I can get a Glugsider in at the bottom or mid floor, that would help. Yeah, I don't think let's make life harder on ourselves here. Yet another Glugsider turn here. I will put the Echoes top. We'll spread them out. Give one to each. Damn. I'd rather get the Echoes of the Past going. Should try to kill that actually, but whatever. We've bottom decked our fucking holdover card every fucking fight so far. Which definitely doesn't help my fun. This is why I didn't take the extra damage. It's like, you know, enough bullshit like this happens and you get pretty fucked over. Should have just been inspiring up here the whole time. I'm like trying to force Glugsider bullshit. It's just not fucking worth it. Definitely good to not take the trial here. Alright, you go there. I do need to like do something. Right, they're all dying, so just put a bunch of reap in here. Fucking hell. Just do... okay, yeah, I'll kill him. That works. 21 damage taken. Not good. Shit in. Crucible over cost stenchion. Probably none of the above. Kinstone pretty good here, I'd say. Sucks with 2 Bounding Echoes that I can't get them before the Echo Transfer. Take that though for sure. Go for, it's really just multi or bust here. A lot of good trinkets. A lot of good trinkets. Health pretty good though. I'm very much able to leak. 50-50 it. Multi, and then Caverns is pretty YOLO. Higher chance of an artifact being good for me. I mean, the Umbra ones aren't good, but the Wormkin ones are. A lot of neutral ones are good. I'd have to spend quite a lot of money though. I had the trinkets. Boons. I have this money here in the middle though. And we're gonna Hellvent. I think to the right. I think to the right. Shadowbox is probably not getting played in this deck. Chain of Gems is mildly okay, maybe. Maybe Echo Seedling is pretty good though. Echo Seedling seems pretty good. That could actually get me, you know, I could intrinsic a Bounding Echoes and then maybe Glugsider actually gets played at the start. That's an option. Ooh, especially with that. Okay, I will definitely do this then. That's totally worth it. Do we take the money? Taking 15 there. I don't think I take the money. I think this is going to be a tough ring on 39 health. Glugsider will wreck that. Do I care about the armor? Oh man, it's a really tough fight. The armor most likely doesn't matter as long as I don't bottom deck Echo Transfer, but if I do, it's like I'm not worried about the armor on the Sycophants, it's the frickin' tanks, right? It's like that extra little 15 might be the difference between life and death on 39 Pyre health. Tough, tough, tough. I mean, if I can actually play this thing, I think we're definitely taking an Ember upgrade for a final one. Like, we've been fucked on Ember left and right here. It's 30 attack. If I play it, these guys have like what? Basically 160 to 180-ish health, depending on the harvests. Maybe 200. Yeah, I don't think I can take it. I probably can, but wow, is that really the opener you're gonna give me? Thanks. Oh, Jesus. I could save these for... I don't think I will. I think I'll try to kill one of them and... yeah. Well, the question of the hour is our children learning? Let's try to get that damage in there. Oh, here we go with yet another bottom deck of our Echo Transfer. Pretty fucking annoying. Need to all in on this floor. We're just doing that to get extra Inspires. At least none of the overcharged tanks got stabbed up. At least we got this, you know, inspired, so that should be probably good enough, right? I don't know though. Apparently 106 damage is like not good enough. I don't know. I don't have any echoes on the other floors, which is potentially a problem. Do I mean, I need to get this Glugsider in for sure. I only need to get... Let's do it on this, because this one has more things. And... be down there. Do this. Alright, we can get you in. That'll pretty much solidify victory. So we can get you some stuff. Glugsider, best card in the game? Forehead? Die. Ember Forge. Probably better than Glugsider, honestly, but yeah. You know, the Prismal Dust might have been worth considering a bit more. I should have maybe considered that a bit more. That's actually a really good way to get Glugsider out. That's a mistake to not take that. We don't really need Revenge of the Damned. I think the Kinstone is better here, especially the Echoes of the Past. Like, I may be able to do some good work there. Yeah. This basically guarantees my mask. I think that's worth it, right? I don't know what the Hellvent here is. Like, if I'm going more into Glugsider, then it should be the Kinstone. But, and again, there's the Glareminder. I think it actually should be the Kinstone. And I could get 2 Glugsiders. Eventually. Not right now. Eventually. How stupid is that? It is pretty stupid. Shouldn't I just be duping this? I don't know. Or that. Or that. Fuck, I don't know. I don't actually know. It's this. Get rid of these train shittards. 59, not quite 69. 59's a bad omen. It's a blood moon. There is an evil moon tonight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ha. Incant. What's up with that? These sons of bitches. Look how little I'm like Glugsider, his little face there saying, look how little damage I'm doing. Aren't I special? But from here on out we do things up here. You can have more health. I guess you benefit technically more from that. And you can have some. Hey, look what I'm bottom decking. Both of them. Like, it's kind of disgusting. Good thing I helmeted it, I guess. That kind of sucks, actually. I should have put that down first. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I literally had one card to draw, and that was it. So, incredibly dumb of me, but in all honesty, it probably won't really end up mattering. I don't even have the Pip's face to get these stewards out. You got 99 problems, and Pip is definitely one of them. Should have been playing these first. I'm continuing to play like an absolute idiot. It's my MO. That's my MO. Doing 3 damage is alright, but honestly, without a multi-strike, it's not incredible into the bosses. We should do this here. $369, nice, I saw it. I saw it. Oh, it's still there. Look at that. 1 damage lifesteal? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Look at Gorge Penumbra on one morsel a day keeps your death away, apparently. Every echo equals a whole 30 damage. Wow, Glugsider, you are unstoppable, my friend. Look at that, a whole extra 1 damage. What can be done to stop the ruthless terror known as Glugsider? Got him. Boom. Technically good. Well, is it? Be good for a Glugsider friend. If I had taken the chain of gems, it could be better. There's still a wing technology potential in the pool. That's obviously not the other stuff. So do I take this? just another card to help me bottom deck Echo Transfers, I feel. In all honesty. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm going top with Glureminder, so... It's literally, without the Chain of Gems, there's just no chance that is making sense, but it could still make sense for the Glugsider, technically. It is assuming I get him out in time and assuming he's living and stuff. Quite often it's just a rubber morsel. Is that really worth adding this card for? And wherever I put Penumbra, as I said, he probably just dies at 20 health. There's, you know, thinking ahead to Divinity at least, there's really just no chance for him. I mean, this would be a good card up until Divinity. Do I take it just because of that? Because honestly, maybe I'm not that scared about Divinity with a Glureminder. I don't know. Well, we are off the beaten path, so let's take it. How do we feel about Ember at this point? Still feels like if I don't get a Karuska, I probably need it. It's also chased. Yeah, we'll take it. We're going to be getting Ember drained. Okay, this is definitely a steal. That intrinsic probably goes on a Bounding Echo. Shitstone. Not going to use Glureminder or Glugsider because I do want the opportunity to play a mid. Divinity's okay here. I actually think it's Wormkin Etchings. Like, Trample's fine and dandy, but I get going fast enough, I think, that I don't need Trample. What I need is just scaling for the bosses. I feel like the waves are okay at this point. Like, even when I bottom deck these things, I'm okay. Not like this changes much there. If I bottom deck those, this doesn't help me suddenly get a kill. But this does actually hurt my ability to draw them, though. But what it does give me back is, like, a shitload of Inspires. But is that even that good? It's pretty good. I mean, it's a 4/4 per card played for 0. But is that better than a, 30 attack and even a 4/4? And I have to get a Karuska even more, right? Because, most of the time I think I can get a Bounding Echoes onto one of these at least. It's weird, but it might be a skip. I don't think the Trample is... I don't value it on sweepers as much as I used to, unless, like, my scaling is weird. My scaling isn't weird. Like, once I find these, I am good to go. All these things do. A one-harm tome, maybe. I mean, am I going to generate enough armor for one-harm tome to work, though, is the question. Yeah, I'd have to generate quite a lot. Not out of the question. Wormkin Etchings is interesting. Is it good? I don't know that it is. And is Trample even that good for me? I mean, let's think of a case. Like, if I find these early, I don't need the Trample. If I find them late, would having a Trample being found have helped me? Like, if I'm stuck on like 20 attack, all it does is give me like another 20 attack. We actually just skip. It's really unfortunate. Really good event, but I don't know. I don't really see how I can justify taking those. And we got another steal coming up right there. Might as well hold out for another frenzy if possible. -2 is not happening, but I think the intrinsic here... Is the intrinsic better here or here? Because wouldn't we rather find this with a higher chance of comboing it with the Echo Transfers when... I don't know, it does guarantee Glugsider gets played, though. I think we should do it. And we can get our shards somehow there, but right now we can get rid of another stew though, for sure. 28 cards. Feel like I shouldn't have that many cards, but lo and behold, I do. And even like 1 point of monstrous gives you measly 5 health. It's just fucking. I honestly think that's the biggest problem with the path. I think it's an underwhelming path, like, anyway, both of them are, but in either case, even when you go full monster, I think the health is a joke. Like, I think the damage is a joke too. But in either case, the health is just so fucking low. I think Architect has more health than them. Am I mistaken? Definitely has more health than fucking Gorge, which is stupid. That doesn't make any sense, right? Whatever. Arc of Invasion. Kind of risky, huh? 35 health, that's 30 damage. Well, it's only actually a little bit of damage. I think we can take this. It's 15 damage because I'm quick, and I can potentially work pretty well with this. So 1, 2, 3. Should be putting him down first, right? Deal with the Ember Drain, whatever. Like I should like get the Inspires here, I think. Alright, no Glugsider. Good thing we drew first, though. You can just die. I mean, look at this. Even against fucking this, he's dead without even getting a hit in. Just wondering, like, do I care about Glugsider? We would put him mid, I guess. Never mind, I guess we're... Didn't realize what's his name was gonna live. This is actually fine though. I can get him down here. It appears. Gosh. How do I get you down? Yeah, that'll do. What gives me more? That's 24. That's 15. So we're at 24 then, right? Ouch. Right, well, maybe I was a liar because I can definitely say that Umbra Stone would have potentially helped me there. I don't think we want these things dying on this floor, right? Like, they're better off just dying there. So why don't we just... As long as they're all dying, we need to get as many Inspires here as possible. So Shroud Mitosis coming in big there. 69, nice. Alright, you're dead. So be it. I don't have any more Bounding Echoes, right? It's fine. It's better. Here, have armor. Guess it did just cost me a damage shield. Whoops. Better. I had a feeling mitosis was going to get drawn there. Just wanted a Glugsider to see things down here. I mean, you're definitely dead. Here has some lifesteal. Alright, we got our 69 health, we're good to go. Is there any world where this makes sense? If there is, I'm not seeing it. I guess if I had to put Glug mid, then it kind of makes sense. Because I actually would like morsels, potentially. Nah. Contam probably needed for mini boss killing. If I don't 50-50 my multi-strike here, it's a pretty good pickup. You know, I could be doing probably 300 damage or so by the time the mini boss gets there, and that's obviously not going to be enough. So we'll see if we can get another multi, or a multi here. This is a no frenzy stone run so far. Alright. No longer is it a no frenzy stone run. No. Oh. Yes. Finally a wing technology when it kind of is okay. It's still not like amazing, but it's okay. 30 MP. Like, I know we already got a good thing to spend our shards on here, and that's that. There's no way we ever want that anymore. What does the Hellvent go on? Kind of thinking Echoes of the Past. I don't actually want to get another one of these Echo transfers. I could. I definitely could. Maybe it is just that. I know I just put myself above 100 already, but... this isn't as good as you'd think. Obviously, a late game done Echo is really good. That's when you love to see it. Well, you're definitely out of there. We keep that since we now have a great way to play it. I suppose this isn't that good in all honesty. Like, it's never actually going to kill anything relevantly. Yeah, it kind of still could. If I put Ember into it, it could. So I don't really know what else to remove here. I could just remove that. And do I really need the Shade Splitters? Do I really need the Fractures? Maybe the Fractures can go? A Fracture can go? Not much else to spend my money on. Like, maybe Boon? I don't know. Boon, because if I do leak, we really aren't on much pyre health here. And for Hellvent, I don't know. I probably just Hellvent this, right? Or that. Maybe this. This doesn't cost me shards, and it actually does give me more than 30 attack quite often. That'd be 6 times 4 minimum. So 24, and then all I need is a few more echoes, and it's doing more. Actually, it gives me, it's infused, so it'd be 5, so it'd be 30, yeah. Once I have the 4 echoes, it's already doing minimum echo transfer. So, let's duplicate that. Alright, I think we got this. Alright, it's a good one to start with. We're going to put Glug at the bottom. Why does Chased always find a way, by the way? I guess it didn't remove anything here that was that useful, so that's fine. Okay. Wondering if I want to do this here or here. Probably here, realistically. It's 24, that's 15. Glug, why don't you function like Titan Sentry? It just isn't right. Here, you can have the lifesteal though. Yeah, we gotta give the Glug some love. Oops, should have started with this. It is what it is. We'll cut our losses. You can have that. Rip. Just kidding. Yeah, whatever. Hey. What are you doing? Do I want that or do I want this? Probably that, right? Oops. Who knows what that was? Hey, that was my damage shield. What gives? Had trouble clicking on the guy. Definitely multi-strike is helping things. I think we would have been a little bit more scared had we not found that. Whatever, if I do this, makes it so I literally can't misplay anymore. Which is helpful. Poor Glugsider. He tried. But in the end, he was completely irrelevant. But I'll tell you what, Ring 3. And then probably technically Stealth Boss, although in all honesty, I probably would have been fine just chump blocking against Stealth Boss. But definitely Ring 3 was made possible by Glugsider United. Alright, well I have to play this. Look how close I am to actually dying. What the hell? Like half my health gone. What is that shit? What the hell is that shit? Because of that, I'm gonna fuck you up, Chased. Get fucked. Now, if you want to see a fight, Glugsider is absolutely worthless on. Welcome to it. If you didn't think it was... If you thought he was useless before, whew, you're in for a treat. Treat of a lifetime here. Speaking of useless, Penumbra. Okay. Get this ready for Glugsider. Get quite a lot of damage there. Take you out for some reason. See you later, Penumbra, you nerd. 69, nice. We know at 105 shards you will take 69 damage. That's something I can remember. I can definitely remember that one. Alright, well... 12 is worth. See if we can draw the other Echo Transfer here first, I think. Can't, but that's fine. It is what it is. Look at that. Couldn't even get the Wilt Wing or whatever die. Granted, yeah, I don't have any echoes here, but that is unimportant. I mean, it's very important, but it's unimportant. I just don't care about you, Glugsider. I'm sorry. But you are, in a way, just kind of dead to me. Health is becoming quite the issue. We'll at least be able to kill the whatever here. We'll just kill Divinity before health becomes a massive issue, at least. Whoa, what the hell the fuck was that? Trying to make me epileptic? Glugsider, where'd you go? Need that forced contamination to try to finish this asshole off. Here, you guys go there. First contam must just not be here. Oh, whatever. 680, not quite as good as 690, but we'll take it. Boom. And there you go. There's the expert guide on how to use Glugsider and Gorge Penumbra to their fullest. They definitely carried this run. I can't think of anything else that carried this run. It clearly had to have been Glugsider and Gorge Penumbra. They were the MVPs. Without them, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I would do. For the record, I had this technically mastered at one point, but the Steam Cloud tragically unmastered it, and I refused to master it again for all these years, but here we are. History in the making. Just let that sink in for a bit. All the hours I've played, and it took this long. I just noticed something. I just noticed something again. What the fuck? Fen? The fuck is a fen? Look at that. Its tribe is Fen. Hell no. How about hell no? There you have it. 41. The weird thing is I thought in the logbook it actually still showed me a 41. It had a weird thing like that, but I guess, sure. Anyway, look at my streaks, by the way. That's how you tell how slow I learn games. Like, on the first Covenant's 5-win streak, 3 from, and only one from the Covenant 20 to 24, and then 86. I guess Covenant 25 is the easiest compared to the others. Well, whatever. It's technically it's always been a completed logbook, but we'll say it's completed again. But yeah, in all honesty, Glugsider it's horrible, as you can see. Like, it would really need to apply 5 to just, I don't know. It's like you gotta give it's 4 pip. It costs a lot to extract. Like, this was a lucky run to be able to extract at the start. I would say over half the time that you take Glugsider, you can't play it the turn you draw it. You need like specific stuff like a Echo Seedling, Bog Slam Intrinsic, Bounding Echoes, and even then, look at what we got out of it. Like, not much, right? Then yeah, you can draw back to it, and I will say we would have died to Daedalus without it, so there is that. You know, it took a lot for that to even become a thing. Like, we needed a bottom deck Echo Transfer and all that shit, but you know what? I will say, technically, he earned his stamp here, if anything, because of the Daedalus fight. And yeah, Gorge Penumbra, it really, to me, it would have technically worked this run eventually, but I would obviously need to see this before the final ring to have committed to that strategy, right? But yeah, if technically, I mean, I could have maybe, and honestly, you know, the pieces were there, Umbrastone was there, so like, this actually could have been fine. You know, I have Mitosis, I have some Morsel stuff, and if I could have had the Trample, I could have definitely made Gorge Penumbra work top. And maybe I should have in the spirit of the series, but my counterpoint is I've clearly made Gorge work on plenty of runs. We were looking for Monstrous anyway. This is more of a Glugsider run, and yeah. But in all realistically, like, Glandminder did 95% of the work on this run. Yeah, good use of Echo Transfer. Just good Wormkin stuff. Anyway, if you wanna do that one, I mean that's a fun run. That has a lot of stuff in it. That had Dante, that had like Umbra Stone, it had Glugsider, it had Overgorger. Like this could be a crazy seed. Speakers, payments, training. Yeah, you can run with that one. I wanted to. Oh wait, no. I wanted to check one thing really quick though. Like something I've never actually paid attention to, I guess, on the Wormkin cards. So Fen. Like, I knew these were like all kin. Like, and then I guess this is host. So this is a host. Everything else is kin. But then Glugsider is randomly a Fen. And then obviously there's eggs. Kin, egg, kin, host, kin. Yeah, the only thing that's a Fen here is Glugsider. Weird. That's got to be the only clan that has a banner unit that is uniquely tagged. Like everything else is like, yeah, Waxer or Wickless. Waxer or Wickless Tomb. Like, Umbras are shrouds, constructs, but like there's multiples of them. Sirens. I didn't realize they counted the sweepers as sirens, but and wait, what the hell? How is the guard of the unnamed a siren? Cuddlehuck's a mage. Mollusk mage is obviously a mage. Okay, apparently Titan, Sentry, and Guard are sirens. Why? They should just say like Shark, right? No, for the record, still, you know, multiples. Got the Animuses and the Hollows, Channelers. Channelers suck, by the way. Name me a good Channeler, I'll wait. Actually, technically, Shard Channel is okay. And everything here is just a Demon or an Imp, or Demon Imp. I guess Demon Imp is technically unique, but it's a combination of the two, right? Yeah, like the only... I don't think we count these either, by the way. Why is a train steward a steward and a spike driver is a machine? Shouldn't they be the same thing? I mean, they got the same head. They're the same shit. I think they should both just be a machine, right? But they never really ended up using the... I mean, if you think about it, the only tag that matters really is Imp, Demon. None of those tags matter. None of those tags matter. Morsel matters. And Tomb matters. So those are the only tags in the game that matter. I guess Egg technically might matter. I don't think Egg actually matters. The fact that it has shell is what matters. The fact that it's an egg doesn't actually matter. So yeah, those are the only tags that matter. They never really ended up playing around with the tags enough, in my opinion. Like they could have done a little more with that, but that's fine. Maybe one day we'll get a Monster Train 2, and they can expand upon stuff like that. Way further down the line, of course. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.